I go back to scraping niter off the walls of a sty instead of mix... this stuff?
As long as you listen to me and keep the proportions right, you won't find...
I'd like to learn something new.
Well, you know how things work around here. All right. But don't forget, this will take some time. For a few groschen, and I'll teach you whatever you want.
I reckon you could teach me how to move about undetected.
That's a true art. It's based on the ideas of the old masters. You need to master the knowledge of light and shadow. Find the balance. Any deviation means chaos. Let's get to work.
Praise the Lord.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazy.
And rob myself of Tell me yourself.
No, to tell the truth, I'm not expecting anything good. We're in a remote place. One of me, three of you. You've got no use for me anymore. So you'll try to get rid of me like an inconvenient witness.
That'd be too easy. It'd be more torture to listen to another of Krazel's lectures.
Well, maybe I do talk about my interests a bit too much. But today will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
No, Z-Neck. First of all, I rather like them legs of his. And secondly, I think we've put him through enough suffering. This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. And everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. A great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
Some kind of weapon?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Actually, he's pretty spot on. Although weapons were our last order of business. Let's start at the beginning.
What's up, gamer guy?
My father was a miller as well,
Appreciate
but
you
I was
stopping
never
by,
much
man.
interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. And my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
You must have had a real good mother for her to support you like that.
I'd say she didn't have much of a choice. My father was always busy, so she was the one who had to listen to all my questions. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
You left your studies?
And I'm glad I did. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
What did your parents say when you returned from your studies?
My mother had already passed away. All my father said was, "I knew you'd be back." And he sent me to haul sacks of flour. I think in the end he was glad to have someone to take over the mill from him. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
So I was right. You're making weapons.
No, it's about much more than that. We're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella called Black Bertold, and that he even started writing a book called Feuerwehr.
Feuerwerkbuch.
We couldn't believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen. All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Bertold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. But now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Bertold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
I'm ready, bro.
Before we
so
get
ready.
started, there's something I want to know. Do you really need that much saltpeter?
We do. Saltpeter makes up almost 3/4 of the mixture. Not even all the cows in the region could produce enough for us once we really get started with manufacturing.
Jesus.
What is it you studied at the university?
I was supposed to become a preacher.
That fits you. Maybe you'd even be a good preacher.
Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't.
God has a path prepared for each of us. And each of us here decided not to follow it.
I was supposed to be a dyer, but I was too lazy to work 6 days a week and soak my hands in lye.
I was supposed to become a nun, but I didn't want to give up the booze and fellas.
And I've already told you everything. The world is what you make it.
What is it you're going to do with this powder?
During wartime, like it is now, a flammable and explosive mixture like this has more uses than you can imagine. If we had a few big barrels of the stuff, we could demolish Trotsky if we wanted to. And maybe we will.
All of us here are truly passionate about the idea of a new world. And now it's within our grasp.
Am I working with terrorists? What the?
How did a scholar and an alchemist become a thief?
Prague is a big city, and a poor student has no chance of getting a decent place to sleep or even something to eat. Learning to shop with 5 fingers was the first requirement for survival. We're all masters of our own destiny.
This book, Feuerwerkbuch, what's written in it?
Everything you'd want to know about black powder. How to mix it in the proper ratio. How to store it. How to light it properly. And especially how to use it in warfare. Because that's the most important part, after all.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed, it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
Bro covered some distance pretty fucking quick. And he's just casually walking, you see that? Cover your ears, Henry. Oh no. That rat's about to get messed up. That
Looks
mouse
like it ain't
whatever.
working.
He did.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Where do I get sulfur?
As you listen to me and keep the proportions
Holes
right,
maybe
you
9
won't
feet
fuck
deep.
it up.
No
I
splinters,
might actually
white
listen
ash.
if my ears ever stop ringing.
Good talk, gang.
Black powder? I'd never have expected that from Crazel.
Imagine, that monarch of ours is half deaf.
That dog of yours? What does that have to do with the gunpowder magazine?
Just that I was wondering that the explosions didn't bother him at all. At least he won't suffer here. And now I'm not surprised he was so unhappy with that bastard Vasarik. Hey, how did you know what we were actually doing?
I didn't exactly.
But you said weapons. How did you find out? Did we let it slip somehow?
I just guessed.
You bet on a guess. Ha ha ha! You're as hasty as that Zenek of ours. And I still owe you a nickname. I reckon I'll call you Zenek the Second then.
Well, I suppose I can't talk you out of it, eh?
Probably not. Well, at least me and Zenek played our roles perfectly.
Nice work.
Likewise, brother Powderman. Good luck on your travels.
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow. That was all just empty talk, wasn't it?
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiberg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they work brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I guess.
I really thought you'd have a golem made from dough walking around the mill, or that I could become invisible.
Ah, but black powder is no less a miraculous creation.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Bertold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Lord Samin has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people, beneath it all.
That sounds somehow hopeful in a peculiar way, I'd say. Now I'm even happier about the great thing we've accomplished here.
The ideal conclusion, I'd say. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed.
Speaking of...
I'd like to learn something new.
Well, you know how things work around here. All right. But don't forget, for a few groschen, and I'll teach you whatever you want.
Got a few groschen on me.
You talk about alchemy like a book. I reckon you could teach me something about brewing potions.
We've been through a lot together, so I'm sure you know that alchemy is a noble and serious science. Let's start with the importance of the ratio of ingredients and the proportion of substances, because every potion is different. Let's get to work.
Crazel?
Fuse didn't catch immediately.
I told you there's no need to dip it in resin and wax.
I wanna
Better
go
to
to the
use
bathhouse.
rushes boiled in wine.
Very well, if you
Kitchen
say so.
Elio.
We'll try rushes next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, Piney. In due time.
I didn't even look at the book. Maybe I should have. What's the dog do? Also, where's my dog?
Good lord. What did you roll around in?
Listen,
Sorry. I'll go and wash myself now.
don't talk to me like that, man. I still want to go to the bathhouse. Look at my clothes. My fancy clothes. Absolutely devastating. What do you want me to do?
What brings you here so late, my friend?
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
Ooh. So just do everything?
I reckon you've got a few tricks in your pocket to get into other people's pockets.
Fine. But it'll take some time.
Less. Christ, pardon me.
So one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back.
And that pissed him off and he wants his revenge?
He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ, there'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after we're gone.
I'm gonna sleep here, then go to the bathhouse.
God bless.
Jesus Christ be praised. Alright, we got a little traffic jam here. Bathhouse.
My name is Henry. Where are you travelling from, peddler?
I wouldn't call it travelling. More like fucking fleeing. Barely made it with the shirts on our backs. Oh, by the by, folks call me Mikula.
That sounds like a Hungarian raid. Was it?
How do I know who the fuck it was? One morning I see smoke billowing from the village over the hill. I wasn't going to hang around, so I grabbed Grandad, my wife and daughter, and we took off.
What about your lord? Didn't his people help you?
Our gracious lord has been in captivity somewhere in Saxony for over a year now. And who knows? Maybe it's his envious relatives involved in that nasty business. Yeah, they just don't give a shit about ordinary folk.
If you have anything for sale, Mikula, I'd be happy to take a look.
That's what I like to hear. Take your pick.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well.
Is this enough?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
There now.
Gather round, good men, so you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all, the one called woman. They look like angels on the outside.
Greetings to you.
I want my old horse back. I want Pebbles.
Just as well.
Hope I can get her back somehow.
I'm not surprised.
Just the
The sermons have been
bathhouse.
awful lately. If I hear about the woman with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll scream.
Where'd be the bathhouse?
I heard them going to cut down the old oak at Crossroads.
Drying shack. Where'd the drying shack? Didn't you hear?
When you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of
I need to
safe
dry
You can't
my...
just walk around here without permission.
Listen here, ma'am. I need to dry my herbs. Show me to the drying shack.
Jesus Christ be praised.
One of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble, but it broke his horse's back. And that pissed
Where
him off
is
and he
it?
wants his revenge. Complained to the bailiff.
This is it. It's here.
Christ, there'll be nothing nice left here at this rate. George, when's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on it?
It's not here.
The tree will still be here long after we're gone.
This is somebody's house. Why is it saying the drying shack?
Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all, the one called woman. They look like angels on the outside.
God bless.
Soft, gentle, and well-born.
Where's the bathhouse?
to you.
Gotta find a chick called Dorothy.
It was good to see you, my friend.
What kind of pig was sitting here?
I just saw my dog. Where'd he go? Where did he go?
Blessings to you.
What'll it be?
I need a bath.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I need a hot bath and my clothing cleaned.
Great, but it'll cost you.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You'll find exactly what you're looking for in my bath.
There we are.
The Lord be
You're all
with
done.
you.
And stop by again any time. Remember, cleanliness is next to godliness.
There we go. We back in shape.
Praise God. Gott zum Gruße. Was willst du von mir?
I'm a servant of Lord Capon. Who do you serve?
I'm the bailiff of the town of Turnov. And your lord... Ich hatte bereits das Vergnügen mit ihm. Ich bin froh, they did not hang him. That would have been an awful shame. Though mainly for him and all his family.
It was a mistake worthy of punishment.
As a bailiff, I know very well how to handle poachers. Aber ja, du hast recht. In the case of the Lord of Leipar, the law is on his side.
Really?
Aber ja, as nobility, he should have only paid a heavy fine for hunting animals in another lord's estate. Würde nicht be hanged like a common thief.
Why did you come to Trotsky?
As a bailiff, I have Lehendienst meines Herrn.
What was that?
Leibeigenschaft. Ich bin ein Vasall von Herrn Otto von Bergo.
So he summoned you to his castle?
Me and 20 men of our town militia.
It seems there is some vermin running rampant on the estate, and it is high time someone wrung their necks.
Auf Wiedersehen, Mann.
Greetings.
And with you.
Good day to you. What would you like?
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to play?
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time. Greetings to you. God bless, good sir. Good day.
God be with you.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything.
I win.
Fuck that! Keep that up and you've got it. Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
What are you talking about? You just got stoned. Peasant.
Greetings to you.
What's up?
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. Oh, I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the crone.
All right. But what am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. Farewell.
Yo, blacksmith.
Lord be with you.
I need 1 exotic wood for that. Hello.
Back to hell with you.
Take my fancy gloves off. Can I eat some of this? Is that gonna be bussin'?
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
What should I say here? Because it does sound more like nice. I mean, for real, for real. But then at the same time, she's probably not gonna like that.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves, so you can't see their hollow inside.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side of the castle, from below the crone.
My God, the poor girl must be under their spell. And I was so fond of her.
Let me guess. I'll have to find and sprinkle 5 fireplaces.
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir, and every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
The fuck is she talking about?
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart. The spell is most effective when performed in the moonlight. But most of all, don't forget 9 drops. Take care.
Okay, I'm back. Gonna sprinkle 5 freaking fireplaces. What's up?
That should do it.
I just had a chill down my spine. What was that? I just had a chill down my spine. What was that?
Greetings to you.
What's up, gang? Not sure which way I should go. Who the fuck are you?
Don't show yourself here again.
That's spooky. Actually made a noise. Whoa. We got this. How many more fireplaces could there be?
And that the Lord will be displeased at my idleness.
Does this count?
Even
No.
our Lord rested at the end of the week.
I observe the day of rest, but otherwise I'm always on the go. I'd feel bad if I wasn't.
Huh?
Bad.
Admirable.
What? Wait,
I hope you keep it up.
noise.
But even so, I think you should slow down.
My bad, mister. I'm on a mission. I got this one. We should go up.
I'm
Yo.
always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Maybe I went too far up.
Fuck me.
Oh yeah, man.
Greetings.
Alright, now I'm back in the missionary. Cannot open this door.
I hope I'm doing this right. I hope I'm doing this right.
Alright, I'm gonna cheat and look at the guide real quick because I don't know all these fireplaces are. Yeah, see? Yeah. Done this one, which means the one on this side that I've also needed.
Don't show yourself here again.
I got some on his shoes. One more on this side. To go down. Hello. There's a kitchen somewhere.
I hope I'm doing this right.
Nice. That's that side of the castle done.
Thank you kindly. And
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
you're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
According to the cooks, they're crawling all over the place.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
You know what? How about we just not go to where he told us to go? Ain't nobody got time for that. You be careful. I don't need no guy for this. I'm a big guy. I'm a big man. Big boy. Go in here, sprinkle some shit on this. Oh, I guess I did this one already.
I apologize.
You can go now.
What up, gang? I did this one. Scribe.
That should do it.
It's a private area. Pay indulgence? No, thank you. Alright, hold up. Let me look at this guy again for a second.
Praise the Lord.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Ah, so you're doing that.
Could have been a draft. What? Huh? Leave that door alone, will you?
A little more here. A little more here.
Whoever gave me the keys to the castle made a big mistake. What's
God
this?
bless.
As soon as he heard that, his
What?
I'm good, I'm chill, I'm not trying to do nothing.
All right.
church.
Is that shit still not done yet? You've been stirring it for a long time, man. What is this?
Let me the bullock on board. You're not gonna plow on Sunday. No, and nor should you. Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help, friend.
There's no devils here, it's the shitter.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight.
One rarely sees such a thinking mess.
Come here and say that again. Say it to my face.
What? What am I supposed to do then? You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, I, the priest.
Placed by the Jeff
How
off
could
the
I have
stream.
forgotten about him?
What then?
Maybe because I Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say.
Ah, you must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right then, I'll take a look.
I feel bad for yelling at that guy. I'm gonna go apologize. I mean, I'm drunk. Words were said.
Lord von Burgov sent me. I'm supposed to collect, a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
I'll take a longsword.
A true swordsman's weapon. Good choice. Having the right armor for your choice of weapon wouldn't go amiss. I don't think Lord von Burgov will mind if I give you something extra.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
I'd like to learn something.
That's no problem. I'll show you a few tricks, but you're not part of the garrison, so you'll have to pay.
If there's no other way. I'm certain you know a few tricks with a sword. I'd like to learn them.
Yes. I learned from the Prague master Lamprecht, and a sword has saved my life a few times. Let's get started. This will take some time.
I'm surprised you're still...
Useless!
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to hear how things work at the university in Prague. Are the studies hard?
Well, it's not easy, but once you get a degree, you don't have to worry about your livelihood. Look, I'll give you a bit of advice on how things work out there in the world.
He's as drunk as they come.
Did you hear about what happened
Nice.
at the Big Wheel?
Easy
At the
come,
mill?
easy
yeah,
go.
the place by the Zeherovka Street.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Excuse me.
Another privy.
Oh, what an asshole.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Good to see you.
Greetings. The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumours are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
Oh, calm down.
Did you hear? Apparently there's demons in the castle.
Damn it! If they weren't before, you surely just summoned them here yourself.
What? How?
Every time you say the word demon, one shows up. Don't you know that? Some words just shouldn't be used.
You just used it yourself.
Corva! You tricked me, you blackguard!
A demon!
Stop it, you madman! I'm deadly serious! You have no idea what you're messing with. They really worked me over when I was little.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
All right, I'll shut up.
About time.
What does he mean by that? Should probably wait till tomorrow to go to the Chamberlain. That man's asleep. sprinkled all the fireplaces, though. I mean...
Praise God.
Part out.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward.
Take care, Henry.
I will be right back. I'm gonna walk the dog.
Greetings.
back. The doggy has been walked. The beast is satiated for now. I'm gonna get him a treat. What the fuck does he even do all day? While I'm busy running around doing everything. What does Hans Capon even do? That's a cool little knife he's got though. I just punch him in his face.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
King himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand.
Which king would that be?
Oh, I don't know exactly. But when the king...
What now?
Yeah, I'll follow you. No problem. Check out the drip. We're absolutely dripped out. I shop at Medieval Gucci and nowhere else. And he's gone. And he's gone.
Who goes there?
You're not allowed here.
What the hell are you doing here? What on earth possessed you to creep into someone else's house?
Don't you worry, Goodman. I just popped in for a chat. You're cooped up in here all day by yourself. A bit of company would do you good, wouldn't it?
Well, not many folks combined, that's true. So how can I help you, young man?
A little bird told me you're repairing a very nice lute.
What a beauty. You don't see craftsmanship like that today. Young fellows these days, all they want is to get the job done quick and get their coin.
Can I take a closer look at it?
Don't even think of putting your grubby paws on it. That instrument is worth more than the head between your ears. You might drop it and break it. A gent from Kuttenberg brought it in to be fixed, but he's taking his time to come and collect it.
Listen, how about I buy that lute from you?
It's not for sale.
Well, that Kuttenberger won't be coming back for it any time soon, though. Look, either he didn't have any coin, or someone did him in on the way. Why else would he leave such a fine instrument here?
You're right. Hildegard. You know what? You can buy the loot. It's just gathering dust here anyway.
All right, I'll take the loot. Here's the money.
And here's the loot. I mean, on the wall there. Take it down and run along before my son finds out. Shit!
Oh, a nice instrument. Maybe I should learn to play it and become a wandering minstrel.
Hey, you!
Yes?
How about stretching those limbs and getting some light exercise? Shall we spar? Who's this that chance has brought my way? I'm Peter, but everyone calls me Hornet.
I'm Henry, Skalitz.
Forgive me, but you don't look much like a nobleman.
That I am not.
It's just when you say of Skalitz, it has a noble ring to it.
Well, it's just my way of saying I'm not from these parts. Besides, my name doesn't hold a candle to yours, Hornet. How did you come by such a moniker?
After a fight, my opponents say the blows I give them are right stingers. Want to see for yourself?
You roam the world challenging random passers-by to duels.
Exactly.
Is that how you make a living?
Ah, no, not like that. I move from village to village, and people pay me for whatever they happen to need. Sometimes I'm asked to lug some stuff. Other times I guard a caravan. Occasionally I get to intimidate wretches who refuse to pay their debts. As long as I'm getting paid.
You enjoy scaring people in debt, huh?
Haha! That doesn't come into it. I've nothing against them. I get paid to deliver this and that from so-and-so. After that, it's none of my concern.
A mountain of muscle for sale.
Exactly. And there's no harm in pitting your fighting skills against someone now and then on the road. Especially when money's involved. So, what do you say?
What are the rules?
I have two. 1, always put some money down. 2, don't get killed.
Pretty simple.
Exactly. Take a sword, a mace, whatever you fancy. But no bows or any of that shit.
A shield?
Yeah, sure. Just a fight close up. We stop when one of us is ready to drop.
All right. I have to go.
It was good to see you, my friend. What can I do for you?
Let's do it.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What are we fighting for?
I have a proposition. If you win, you take the money. If I win, you teach me some of your skills.
I can tell you how to improve your stamina. How about that?
That's my wager.
Ha! I can't wait to win. Oh! Fucking hell! Too slow!
That was a good fight.
Good. Very good. Perhaps I'll have better luck next time. So, you wanted to know about stamina. It's a good idea to start by limbering up and stretching your body a bit. Then you won't strain your muscles as often. This may sound like cheap advice, but it's not something that should be underestimated.
I'll bear that in mind. Thanks. God bless you.
What are you here for today?
What do you have for sale? A word about the price.
Aye, I'm listening.
How's this?
Now that's nearly an acceptable amount. Nearly. Aye, that sum will convince me. Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I heard you could teach me something.
For a few groschen, it won't be a problem. What are you interested in?
I'd like to learn more about medicinal herbs.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it.
What would you like?
I need a bath.
And what are you interested in, sir?
I could use the company of a pretty bath maid.
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir.
Don't be afraid to tell me what you want next time. There's no need to be embarrassed. Anyway, now to have a bath. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
heart is aching for your comforting
I've got that loot for you.
Incredible! Magnificent! Fascinating!
You really got it! Give me that lovely thing so I can fondle her.
Such a noble instrument is just begging to celebrate art and life.
It's like it's saying, hey, with me in your hands, you'll be able to grab any wench you want.
How can you take such a fine thing and abuse it for vulgar gain?
Abuse? No, friend. Put to good use.
Come on, play me something, will you?
Give me a moment. I just have to hold it like this, and...
What's that you up there? Hey, let me see. How the hell do you... hold it? Ah. Oh, Anna has tiny tits, like a pair of cherry pits. Uh-oh.
Christ, no!
The idiot broke the strings!
What are you doing, you idiot? Do you know what I had to do to get that loot?
I'm sorry, but... mate, oh, I best be off now, eh?
Fuck! Shit! You fucking whoreson! Your ma should have dumped you on the manure heap the moment you were born. What's gonna happen with that loot?
Use it for firewood. It'll burn nicely with that lacquer.
What? Henry, sick him! I mean, give him what for?
Your face is going to end up like that loot, you brute.
Prepare to fight. Stop feeding him.
Manners.
I surrender. I surrender.
Had enough? Give up?
Yeah. Stop whacking me, will you?
Go on, fuck off. And be glad I didn't rip your balls off.
Just wait, you bastard. Until next time.
Look at this mess, Henry. That booze-soaked oaf broke the strings.
It's the fucking 8th plague of Egypt. What are we going to do?
All is lost. A dark cloud has descended upon us. We'll be grubbing dung till the end of our lives.
Farewell, Kuttenberg. Farewell, city damsels.
We could replace those strings with new ones, couldn't we?
Look, old pal. Henry himself is offering to lend a hand.
The hunter Vostatek told me once that he made some strings for someone. He can make some for us.
Vostatek? I know him. In fact, he owes me.
Really? Damn. Too bad he doesn't owe us. Who knows what he'll charge me and Michael for the strings?
Sometimes the price is just too high to pay.
Especially when you ain't got a groschen to your name.
All right. I'll go and see what he says.
All praise and glory to you. May you and all your kin be honored for 7 generations for all you have done for us unfortunate artists.
If you get hungry, we have an excellent chicken in wine sauce. Hey, that's turned out well, eh?
Well, we can always work on our lyrics.
Stop that whistling.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
Well, want another?
How exactly did Vostatek say he made the strings?
He didn't. He just said he knew how. Probably spun them out something, though, don't you think? How else would you make them? Master of Death.
Go! Go!
Ja!
Go!
Ka!
Go!
Ka!
Go!
Quick!
Go! Whoa! Well then, does the best forester in the land have some problems I could help him with?
Henry, you buffoon. I'm not the best in the land, but I'm in these parts, though. Know why? Because I'm the only one here. Well, apart from Varel, that is.
So you don't have any problems?
As it happens, there is something. Recently, my supplies have been running out quickly for some reason. And you know how much I like a drink when I'm taking a break on the bench behind my house.
I didn't spend 3 days in prison.
I don't, actually. I thought the time you spent up that tree was an exception.
On the contrary. So, I need to top up my supplies. Run along to Troskovets for a bottle or two for me. Take this coin here.
And what would you like to drink, Gamekeeper Vostatek?
I call it the Poacher's Hideout. Mix a goblet of mead with wine, add a bit of saffron.
I've never heard of this Poacher's Hideout brew before.
Hold on! Poachers! I need help with poachers, the bastards. They think they can turn the woods into their own territory, but they won't get the better of me. I'll send you after them. You're hard as nails, you are. What's more, I'll give you a decent reward for getting rid of them vermin.
That sounds better.
Aye, so I don't forget. Hand back the coin I gave you for the booze.
Of course. Sorry. Here you are.
Well, are you gonna do it?
I'll help you with the poachers. The hunters will become the prey.
That's the stuff. They should be trembling already.
Tell me where I can find the poachers, then. So I can pounce straight on them.
Hold your horses. I want them alive, not hacked to pieces. So don't butcher them.
I wasn't planning on killing them, you know.
Glad to hear it. You'd be surprised how many hotheads have offered to do just that. I've had enough of hearing, "They're all dead, Vostatek," and then finding out the smart arse spent the whole day in the tavern instead. So if you do kill a poacher, I want proof.
No gutting, you said. So that's settled.
Look, let's get to the point. We have to focus on Rock Tower Pond and the forests around it. That's where game's becoming scarcest.
Where should I take the poacher? To you?
To the Troskovitz bailiff. Even though he's a bit, well, look, I'll send him a message so he knows we're going to be bringing him some poachers. It would be just like him to let them go because you were acting without authorization.
Well, you could go with me.
And leave the lodge unattended? Not a chance. Not to mention that leg of mine since I jumped down from the tree.
I understand. You'd rather stand, or rather sit, guard. Where should I look?
I already told you, didn't I? Try looking around Rock Tower Pond. To the west of the pond, there's some dense forest on the rocks. It's easy to find because there's a small ruined cottage below the woods. Otherwise, it's nothing but boulders. And someone like me, who likes a drink, well, you know.
I don't have the best memories of that place. We made camp there the first time we came to Trotsky region.
So you can be reminiscing there. Have a swim. It's a nice clean pond. I don't know why people don't fish there instead of poaching. Easier to catch a bite.
Let's say I go into the forest and come across some bloke. What then?
The main thing is to make sure he really is the poacher. We'd have some explaining to do if you accused an innocent man.
That shouldn't be too hard. If he's hunting, I'll seize him. If he isn't, I'll leave him alone.
That's no way to go about it, Henry. You have to be certain, right? The Rock Tower poacher, say. He tends to spend the day holed up, only coming out before dawn or after dusk. He probably knows I like to sleep in and spend my evenings having a drink. So I won't be trudging round the pond at those times.
So the best thing would be to catch him in his camp?
Aye. He'll have dead animals, hides, bones, meat. He won't be able to talk his way out of that. Them poachers have also started using signs to mark their hunting grounds. They bend a branch of some pine to make a kind of circle. But what's the point of describing them, since I've got a few samples? They're at my cottage, next to the outhouse, where I have this lean-to. Take a look so you know what to watch out for.
I'll be off then.
Good luck, and let me know how it goes. I hope you give them what for, because I'm sick and tired of them. They've been at it for 2 months now, or is it 4?
You can count on me. I'm trying to get strings for a loop, and I hear you know all about that.
I do, but it ain't so straightforward. You have to sacrifice an animal for that.
You mean an altar? Candles, mysterious chanting and stuff?
Nah, nothing like that. You just have to get a sheep, find the thinnest gut, and weave strings from it. You can eat the rest.
I don't know how to gut animals.
Well, you're just gonna have to learn. Run along to the woods and bag a deer, or a few hares, eh? You won't get much of any use out of them at first, but after a bit of practice, you'll get there.
And meanwhile, I'll clear half your forest of game.
You'd have your work cut out, lad. But if you'd rather, you can always buy those guts from a butcher.
All right. I'll get the guts somewhere.
The Takov folk have sheep aplenty. If you killed one, they wouldn't even notice. It would serve that bastard Prochek right anyway. He's put up the price of his liquor again.
Where can I sleep?
You can stay in the stable next to our lodge.
BRB, I'm gonna make some hot chocolate.
Quick! God! Go! Quick! God! Quick! Whoa! I mustn't forget their ears.
Quick!
Charge! Charge!
Oh,
Lord.
About the wolves.
Ah, I was just wondering if you'd be bringing me good news. Are they done for?
Aye, they are. Here's the proof.
So many of them. Blimey, you're a true hero. You deserve a reward. If you feel like helping some more herds boys, young Smoljik tends his flock between Tachov and Troskowitz. Or old Stanislav. You'll find him near the forest west of Troskowitz. I'm certain they'll be pleased to see you. Take care.
God bless you. What'll it be?
I'd like to use your services.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I've got a few wounds that need taking care of, and I need a hot bath. And wash my clothes, too, so I don't look like a beggar.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
God bless.
All better. I hope that's all your aches and pains taken care of. And take better care of yourself out there, friend.
Hail.
Greetings. What would you like?
I'd like to buy a horse here.
Which one caught your eye?
I'm sure you can take good care of Pebbles, but I just can't accept that price.
I'll take it. And to tell the truth, I'm glad to be getting rid of that mare.
Great. Pebbles is mine again.
I trust you'll be satisfied. I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you to call him over. It will take a bit of time. May she serve you well.
This hooved monster. Ugh.
Good to see you. Yeah, greetings.
Good.
Right. Listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he's settled in Kuttenberg, and they can't praise him high enough in the city. It does all that is on its capital and got rid of all the...
Die! Quick! Ka! Go! Go! God!
Whoa! Whoa! Good.
There's a scorcher. Jesus Christ be praised. Take care for now, Henry.
Did I boil that belladonna too long?
With fresh herbs, it would have turned out better. It's no wonder it turned out bad with such dried up herbs.
Take care, Henry.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit. That hit home. Come on, then. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Hele egy szempillantás alatt kész leszek.
Piece of shit!
Nézhetek!
Come here.
Quick! Go!
Whoa!
What did you say I need for the strings?
Guts, you giblet!
So, I went to see my brother.
Fucker! Bastard! Fucker!
Hey! You almost hit me!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Beat!
Bastard!
What the hell is going on? Ah! I've been hit! Ah!
Go! Ka! Go! Quick! Hey! Sling your bow!
Whoa!
Now you're gonna get it!
Stick your eyes out!
Come here.
Go! Ka!
Whoa! Whoa!
I've got that sheep gut for you.
I hope you killed the poor creature before you pulled it out of its rectum. Or did you chicken out and buy it somewhere? Not that I care. Wait here a while and I'll make them strings for you.
God bless you.
Fucking cuckoo! Hear that, folks?
I got those strings for you.
Ah, how the hills shall ring out in gladness to their glorious sound.
We'll fix the loot and head off for Kuttenberg, fame and fortune. All praise to you, friend.
Right. I hope that's all you need.
If only, Henry, old pal. It's just there's still one little fuck-up. Friend, we have a problem. The innkeeper doesn't want us to leave. Says Kuttenberg isn't the place for us.
Can you imagine? He who never set foot outside his village wants to block 2 free souls in their path to fame.
And fortune.
And recognition.
And under the skirts of town maidens.
Beast. In short, dear friend, you must have a word with him. You're worldly wise. He's sure to listen more to you than to us.
Hang on. How can the innkeeper keep you from going anywhere?
Well, you know, he's incapable of grasping that the artistic soul needs to fly as free as a bird.
Aye, he's an
Ignoramus.
Besides, we owe him a bit of coin.
He lets you two drink on credit? How so?
Because he's a damn crook.
He knows we can't pay back our debt outright, but he counts every wretched sip we take and adds it to the burden we have to shoulder.
Well, why don't you pay him back then?
That's just it. We'd love to. We could always scrape together a few groschen.
But it's not coin he's after. He wants us to work off our debt.
Why do I have to be the one to solve it for you?
Because we don't have time. We have to concentrate on composing our songs, creating art. Art!
Believe me, friend, once we get to Kuttenberg and make a shitload of coin, we'll pay you back double.
Tell you what, tenfold.
I'll have a word with him, and we'll see what happens.
That's the spirit.
Let's drink to that!
Into this world.
I've come for my dog.
Aye, aye. Here he is, the furry beast.
I hear Michael and George have run up a small debt with you.
A small debt? They owe me a whole heap of work, my friend. A month ago, I told them to dig a hole for shit behind the barn, and I'm still waiting. There's a privy there, but now it's full. The shit has nowhere to go but downhill. It's flowing down to the bathhouse. The other day, they promised that if I poured them a drink, they'd haul sacks of chaff to the barn. They boozed for free all night and swathed down sausages till they were as greasy as a card axle. But that chaff is still out in the damp and rain.
So, haul some sacks and empty the latrine. And then the debt is paid?
Aye, but I'll bet my boots that even if those two miraculously got off their asses, they'd still manage to rack up another debt in no time.
Toiling outside. Folly!
Madness!
Absurd!
Holiday.
Balderdash!